Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and Doctor Strange blew it out of the park this weekend with some really impressive numbers at the box office. Really impressive considering everything that's been going on in the world the last couple years. Nowhere near Spider-Man No Way Home levels, not even close, but for the pandemic era, it's the second best by quite a bit. Now, I have some opinions on this movie that aren't quite favorable. I have a review up on the channel that will be linked above, but I have to give it props for pulling in the box office to this amount. Now, the future weeks are what's really going to tell whether or not it's going to break back its money or not. We got to see if it's got the legs to really keep going, keep going. And from the reviews I've seen, it'll make it, but it's not going to be quite to the levels of what Marvel was hoping for because there's been way more negative reviews than I've ever seen for a main MCU product before. So, quite some interesting stuff going on, but it really did very well this weekend. So we've got for the domestic charts at least, it got $187 million. That is fucking insane. And at the global level, it's well over 450 million. As you can see here, $449 million worldwide already with that domestic that I already showed you guys. That is really impressive. And with a budget of 200 million, it's getting very close to the break-even numbers. It may have actually already crossed it. Usually do about double, maybe a little bit more. So if it's at 450 million, that's more than double the budget. It's looking very pretty. Very close to breaking even if it didn't already do that and can start making in money. So yeah, it's definitely going to make its money back at this point. And it's actually kind of funny. This movie made more at the box office, its opening weekend, than Shang-Chi, The Eternals, and Black Widow. I fucking love that. It's still better than all three of those movies, in my personal opinion. It wasn't great, but it was still better than those three abominations of movies. But yeah, some really impressive stuff going on at the box office. We've also got some other additional domestic numbers going on. We got The Bad Guys, got an additional 9 million at the box office, putting it up to 57 million. Some really good numbers for an animated feature like that. The Bad Guys have really been killing it. I don't have an interest in seeing the movie, but I'm glad it's making money if people I know say it's good. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, another 6 million, getting it over 169 million domestically. And yeah, very happy with that film. I really enjoyed it going to the theater. I thought it might even have been better than the first one. So really glad to see it really sticking out some good numbers, and it's well past breaking even. It's making quite a bit of money, and that's impressive. Fantastic Beasts only 4 million. It doesn't look like it's going to break even with a total of 86 million. Doctor Strange is really gonna throttle that market and really kill this movie. So I don't see it making back its money. It's not going to break even, in my personal opinion. Which I struggle to have sympathy between the Johnny Depp situation, and it wasn't a great movie, so I don't really care one way or another. Everything Everywhere All at Once is actually an incredible movie. I really, really enjoyed it. It was one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen. So really glad that it's becoming the little engine that could with 3 million, getting it up over 41 million domestically. It's doing a lot better internationally, but overall, it had a very low budget, so it has a very good shot of making back its numbers. The Northman is the movie that I care about most on this list. It is my favorite movie of the year so far. It was incredible. One of the best movies I've seen in years, in fact. And I really, really wish that it would catch on in the mainstream, but it is a very niche film. And some people just aren't going to be interested in that. And that sucks because it is very talentedly made and very competently executed. It's just an incredible movie. If you haven't seen it, that is the one I recommend most out of all of the movies in theaters right now. But it only gained another 2 million at the box office, getting it over to 28 million domestically. And that's just not good for it. And that's putting it over 51 million internationally. And it had a budget of roughly 150 million. The numbers vary between 150 and 190 million. There's no official numbers as far as I know, but it is nowhere near of getting to the 400 million that it needs to really break even and start making back its money. It sucks. I really wish it would do better. I think it deserves it. But, Doctor Strange is really killing it. Really impressive numbers. Didn't really like the movie, but you gotta give props where props are due, and this movie definitely is killing it at the box office. Some really interesting numbers, but anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Anon. If you you like what I do here and want to see good, compelling stories that Hollywood will no longer give you, check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues. Books 1, Down in Flames, and Book 2, Apocalypse Then, currently on sale. Book 3, Kill the Dark, coming soon.